while we're getting Wizards and Warriors set up, chat, let's get some of your input here. What is your favorite run that you've seen so far at AGDQ this year? I'll be checking back every so often, see what you all say. Oh man, you guys are suggesting so many runs. It's really good. Got 3D World, Metal Gear Solid 3, Rayman, Mega Man X, Resident Evil 7. All very good choices. Burnout Paradise, yep. Toy Story, Resident Evil Race, yeah. And now it is time for Wizards and Warriors, run by DarkTerrex.
Okay, so I'm going to do one thing real quick here. There is actually a setup that I have to do before the game happens. It doesn't take very long, but I need to do a hard reset, so I'm going to power that off, turn it back on. And I'm going to hit start, and I'm going to let this run for about 20 seconds, and then I'm going to do a soft reset. So I'm going to hit the reset button on the NES rather than turning it off and on again. And this is going to manipulate a potion over here that's going to allow me to jump up higher to grab a key earlier than normal. Okay. So we should be good with that. And this game uses SDA timing, so it's about 8 seconds in. I'll tell you when to start the timer. That's after I hit start, so here we go. And now. All right, so like I said, I grabbed that pink potion there. That allowed me to jump up higher so that I could grab that key to get to this chest right away. There are 3 different potion types in the game. I just got one right there as a drop, a red potion. Oh, good luck there. Red potions make me invulnerable to all damage, and blue potions make my horizontal speed faster. Unfortunately, blue potions don't tend to be as useful as you'd think, because most of this game is vertical rather than horizontal. All right, so these doors right here, these gray doors, are completely random as to when they open. Oh. Trying to play it safe. Don't want to fall. Okay, that's fine. So what I did there is I was able to jump off of an enemy using the heal of my knight. His name is Kuros. And that allows me to be able to get up to the top of the trees. So now here, I just need to fall for a while. I'm going to hold right here. A little bit early, but that's all right. Need to get this dagger. This dagger is really important because it'll allow me to grab items from far away.
Another important item that Terrex picked up was the Boots of Force,
Yes.
which will allow him to kick open chests without having the specific key for him. We'll see that here in the next stage.
The Boots of Force also deal the most damage in the game. Dealing 3 damage to anything. So as you saw there, the boss had 6 health. I was able to do 3 damage with the dagger, just because of the pattern he gave me. And then I finished him off with the boots with 1 hit. So I'll be using the boots as much as possible, just because they deal the most damage. You'll notice me collecting a bunch of these gems. At the end of every single level, I have to have a certain number of gems in order to actually progress. That's not gonna work. That'll work, okay. That jump right there is one of the hardest jumps in the game to actually get down consistently. I have to jump backwards and to give myself a little bit of extra momentum in order to actually make the jump. Otherwise, you need to get a blue potion or a pink potion in order to actually get up there. Is good. Okay, as I said, I have to have a certain number of gems at the end of every level. So I have to keep constant track of how many gems I currently have. 95 is what I want, that's good. I have to keep track of my health on certain levels as well. Okay, 100, we're good. Alright, this is a long boss hallway. You'd have time for a donation here if you have one.
We have a $20 donation from Pot Dot. Hey DT, good luck with thy run. Here's for fast spawn, fast moving bubbles, and to best damsel Penelope. Also, obligatory question: when is Gem Grinder 2018?
We'll find out, I guess, on how the run goes. Gem Grinder being how the game used to be run. This used to be about a 25-minute run until I discovered something that allowed me to do it a lot faster, and I'll explain that later. It's in the final level. All right, so right here I have a bubble. I have to hope spawns quickly and moves quickly. That was kind of a medium spawn time, and it's got a kind of a medium speed to it, so this is okay, but you know, could be better, could be worse. Alright, so this level is the first difference between any percent and all stages. They are mostly the same, but right here I'm going to grab this axe, which replaces the dagger. The difference between them is that the axe does 2 damage versus the dagger only doing 1. Any percent does not grab that, but all stages does due to one boss in particular. Oops, that's unfortunate. Okay, so right there I just levitate into the wall and jump over an invisible wall. Easy boss.
Yeah, really good kill.
All right, this is a really fun stage for me. This was one stage that I rerouted quite a bit from what the original run had it as. There's a lot of hidden doors throughout it. Okay. There we go. And I was able to reroute a lot of them out in order to make it a lot faster than what it was. Okay, 36 is good. Alright, here I'm going to go into a hidden door. Now it's very important that I pick up these gems using the throwing weapon, because for some reason it counts the gems as 2 per gem when I use the throwing weapon, but if I was to pick them up with body contact, for some reason it only picks up 1 each, so I have to be making sure that I get that with the throwing item. The rest of this level doesn't have a whole lot going on with it, so if you have another donation now, it'd be good.
We have a $25 donation from Ant244. Much love to all the beautiful people in the Nest blog.
$121, that's good. It's actually really good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I might have to take a death because that bat blocked my shot to get the meat on the side. But that's fine. Deaths in this game are very unpunishing. They spawn, even on a game over, it spawns you where you died at, so all it does is reset your score. Okay, that's fine. Pretty quick deaths, so. Yes, okay, I got one at least once. Okay, so I got a quick kill there on the Phantom. If I deal damage and then take damage like a frame or two after, it allows that boss to kind of hug me, and it just follows me wherever I go, so I just run to the door so I can exit faster. And I'm going to let one of the guys on the couch explain what's going to happen next for me, because I need to count.
Sure. In the bottom right here, we have a little secret box with a bunch of gems in it. Now he's going to be counting up to 14. If he collects 15 gems, then that won't respawn. But if he gets it off the screen, he'll be able to collect another 14 gems. And he's going to do this a total of 3 times, so he can get the amount of gems that he needs for the end of the stage.
Every time you guys see him jumping up and moving the camera, it's just to respawn that invisible box back into the game field.
All right.
We'll have to do that one more time later on in the run.
You can probably read another donation here.
All right, we have $20 donation from Cabs. Thou hath discovered the donation of cancer prevention.
Nice.
97's good. Ah, okay. So like I said, these gray doors are random. Okay, I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. They can troll you pretty badly. Sometimes it'll be open immediately like that, so I tried to go for it, but it's still open pretty quickly otherwise. Here I need to do another boost off of an enemy to get up higher if they come at a right angle. There we go. All right, so this boss right here is why I got the axe, specifically. I can't go up and kick this boss like any of the other ones. So I get it to kind of help with that. Now, the reason I was able to kick it there is because I jumped up into him to take damage, so that I was in invincibility frames to kick him otherwise. But I can't do that until after he's already gone up. And as Papa Dot said, here is Penelope. She is the best 8-bit damsel. There is no question on this. So if you played this game growing up, this was probably the worst stage, or often the stage that you never got past, just because the entire stage is single block jumps, at least as far as the castle exterior goes. Oops.
And the pattern on these blocks coming out is also random, so that makes it extra fun.
Yeah. Getting some good luck now. Had some bad luck in practice, so I'm okay with that. This level only requires 50 gems, but there's very few of them, so I do have to be very careful with my gem count. Okay. All right. Oh, sometimes that happens. Please let me in the door. Please let me in the door. Door, please. Thank
There
you.
it is.
It does exist.
All right, 29, that's fine. Here, I'm going to kick these guys and gigs for exactly for that. Awesome. So this is a really good spot for me to get a blue potion in, just because there's a lot of flat ground. So that kind of helped make up for what just happened with the door. You could probably read another donation here.
We have a $5 donation from Keenan. Hey, DarkTerrex, Keenan here. Every time I see someone run Wizards and Warriors, it looks like it makes no sense where Kuro should go. What's up with that?
That is a good question. One thing to know as I'm falling here, I don't actually take any fall damage if I was to just straight fall. But I do get a dizzy animation if I don't break with the feather that I got earlier. So I use that just to break just last second so that I don't have to have that dizzy animation happen. This level has a lot of gems. The whole point of this level is to just allow you to go crazy on gem collecting. There's a lot of hidden doors everywhere, a lot of chests. One thing to note about the hidden doors is if you go inside all of them, they actually are in the shapes of the letters to spell out the word Nintendo. Oops. $45 will be fine. 47's better. Two, three. This is the hardest room in the game to get down consistently. So we'll see if I do it correctly. One, two, three, one. Okay, we did it correctly. Awesome. One thing to note about this game and what you do in the sequels as well, in order to like really optimize your movement, you have to be very good at knowing when to release your button in your jump, so that you land on a platform much quicker, so you're not in the air longer, you know, still falling. Frames that up in the end, so definitely helps. That'll be fine. Alright, I need to be very careful with this next boss. I could very easily soft lock in here, so we're gonna find out. Okay, I'm just gonna play this safe now at this point. Okay, this is fine. So if I use the potion of levitation over and over again, it pushes me to the left. And I can use that to get inside of the wall, and that's actually how any percent happens as well. There's a glitch you can do in stage 5 to utilizing that to make the game shorter. But if I do that in a boss room, I can get inside the wall to where it can't hit me. The problem is if I go too far inside of there, I'll end up soft locking because the platform doesn't extend that far. The other issue is there's a second way to soft lock doing that. With the boss or the boss staying too close to the edge, because the treasure can spawn off screen and I can't actually progress it unless I actually pick up the treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pink potion's throwing me off on my jump timings. I'll get another one. Great. All right, so I just need 100 gems here, but I have to grind them out. 2, 3, 4. And so here I'm just going to keep going back and forth between these hidden gem blocks in order to do that.
So same concept as before. There's only 5 gems in these blocks, so he's going to hit them 4 times and scroll it off screen so it respawns.
Now, the reason we used to call this gem grinder was because I didn't know that we could, utilize an exploit like this with the gem blocks. Oh, I already have 100. Okay, I was not paying attention. Okay, never mind. I got health. I was gonna die, but never mind. We'll see how this goes. This boss is 100% random as to if he even spawns, so we'll see if this goes well or not. I could very well be here for a minute or two. I could be here for 30 seconds. We'll find out.
And so far, he's being a jerk.
Per usual.
Standard.
Oh, man.
Here, wizard.
So there's a second strat that I could do rather than the kicking here, but I know that as soon as I go to do that, he's going to appear in front of me. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yep. A few hits.
I try to keep my leg up in the air as long as possible. It's good practice.
Kuros has some amazing
go.
balance in that armor.
Awesome. Good job.
All right, get ready on time. Time.
All right.
This is why nobody runs all stages. But I love it. What was my time on that? 17:35. All right, I'll take a 17. I'll gladly take a 17. So I got the record on that at 16:27. So given how random that can be, I'm very happy with that. So anyway, that's Wizards and Warriors all stages. I hope you enjoyed.
We have a $10 donation from Dan. I'm still a little dumbfounded that I figured out Zelda is short for Griselda watching DT play this game. But the question is, which one of these is the best lady? Hey guys, DT, donation to Runner's Choice. We have a $20 donation from Sly Landro. I think that's a, what game is that? That's from some game. Star Control 2, that's what it is. Star Control reference. Nest block is best block. Shoutouts to Darkwing Duck for the great run and our state of Utah.
Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. This is Hootie back on the mic during the ever wonderful NES block. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to play just a quick Twitch ad for you. If you bear with us for just about a minute. Thank you. Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. We have some great NES runs coming up for you very soon. Stay tuned for Joka, who will be playing Little Nemo the Dream Master any percent. Couple donations while we wait for everyone to get set up here. We got a $150 donation from Futuro Real Guy. It says, "Greetings from the future. We have no idea what this cancer is that you speak of, but please pass along these 150 credits to whoever is responsible for preventing it. Also, we love Heart the NES block. I know, right? The future's crazy." We also had a $20 donation from Rumble Roar. Looks like it was donated during the Wizard's Block. Let's see. "Man, this new Shovel Knight DLC looks rough. Great run, Terex. Shoutouts to everyone working tirelessly behind the scenes." And I think we're ready to throw it over to Joka for Little Nemo the Dream Master. Take it away.
Hello. All right. So, it's the Japanese version of Little Nemo the Dream Master, because I'm afraid of my estimate already. Uses SDA timing, so I'm gonna tell you when to start the timer. In about 8 seconds. And go.
Very nice.
All right. So I did a small cutscene skip in the beginning there. Saves 20 seconds.
Yeah, what it did, like, you need to do frame perfect jumps there. You can do it without pausing, but by pausing you can buffer it and make it consistent. And it's gonna do that for a few more stages. So,
Yeah.
gimmick for this game, you go around and like use different animals' abilities to collect keys and open up the door at the end of the stage to progress. So it's a pretty trippy game, but it's great.
Yeah.
And they all have different abilities, and the frog can jump really high, but it's really slow walking, so that's why it's jumping a lot.
Yeah, the frog is actually a little bit faster than Nemo when he's jumping, but he walks very slow. So you want to try to keep jumping all the time when you have him. And by using abilities, which means I'm feeding candy so they fall asleep, and then I kill them and wear their skin. Except for some I